How long does it really take for food to go stale?
Let's talk about that. Good mythical morning.
All great snacks eventually go stale. Tastes turn, textures change. A cruel, inevitable fate for your favorite munchies.
But how long do you actually have before your food's freshness officially runs out?
Is it a few weeks? Is it a few days? Is it a few minutes?
We are here to find that out. It's time for which open snacks stay fresh after forever and a day. I once ate a year-old sandwich that was quite good, I must say. All right, we got some Cheetos. We got fresh Cheetos. We've got 3-day-old Cheetos. We've got 2-week-old Cheetos, and we've got 1-month-old. And when we say old, we mean they've been open, right?
They've
just been exposed.
Yeah, just like
air.
when I go into my freaking pantry and
Okay,
the
down.
chips are just open, exposed to the air.
Yeah.
Or like I reach into the cereal box to unravel the bag inside, and then it's not unraveled. It is unraveled. I'm becoming unraveled. Why can't my kids just put a freaking clothespin on the bags of stuff to keep them fresh?
I'm not your kid. Don't talk to me like this.
So this is why we're doing this, so that
For
we
your
can find out
kids.
what we should stock our pantries with so that I won't get this angry. It'll be like, you know what? This level, 1-month Cheetos are actually still acceptable.
I certainly doubt that they
And
are.
we're gonna find the freshness leader
Now-
each round to replace the
Is
previous
it
round.
just me, or do they get less orange as they get older?
Yep.
Because these are the orangest ones.
Oh, that's good. I'm gonna hide that back there in case I want another little bit of it. I've started doing that.
You only ate a half of a Cheeto? You're really prepping yourself. I think that
Oh,
Cheetos don't last long at all. It's my.
oh my gosh.
Oh yeah. I mean,
3 days?
3 days. You're not having a Cheeto experience anymore.
The cheese still tastes great, but there's
There's no crunch. It's a chew.
a
I
lot
can
of
only
give.
imagine what happens after 2 weeks.
2 weeks? I mean, oh,
It's almost exactly the same as 3 days.
it's a little worse, but
It's amazing how quickly it fell off and then it kind of stayed.
yeah, you could have told me this was 3 days and this was 5 days.
So I
and
wonder
would believe
within this fresh to 3 day, like when did Cheetos go bad? That's not what we're finding out today. We're finding out like which one, of all these snacks we're tasting is good after a lengthy period of time. But
1 month. No different than
Yeah.
3 days.
the 1 month, the flavor's worse. Texture's the same, but really, really taking
You mean
the flavor.
the cheese?
Yeah, the cheese has turned
No.
after a month. It has. It tastes different. After 3 days, it gets horrible. I don't want to eat any of these. These are great.
It's growing on me, actually.
Okay, well, we got to put these up here anyway. We got to put the Cheetos and just like the 1 month old ones because that's really what we're. Hold on, did I take a bite of that and put it back? No, I don't think we did. Cheetos.
Bring it. Twinkies. You ever left a Twinkie hanging out? Now, Twinkies are individually
Wrap.
packaged, right? So
Yeah, but you might eat one of them and leave the other one out.
there's not 2 in a package.
Is there?
No.
You might open one and forget about it.
So if you open one and forget about it, what's gonna happen?
Yeah, so these have been exposed to air. Now, why are you starting with the second one?
Because I
Because you're a weirdo.
No, I'm not. I think starting with the first one.
Embrace it, man.
The first one is fresh. And then I just think it decreases the chances that I might find this palatable.
Well, I'm going to do the thing that seems logical to me. I'm going to start with the fresh one and move down.
So am I.
Okay.
I'm gonna start with this one, not having anything to compare it to, and then I'm gonna be like, you know what, I like this. This is just like a Twinkie.
Oh my gosh, this thing is so hard.
It's hard.
It's like a pencil.
Yeah, but I've never tasted a fresh one recently, so I have nothing to compare it to. This might be what a Twinkie feels like. Oh God. Wow.
The taste is pretty much unchanged. Like if you told me that this was like some sort of like German dessert and there was like, well, it's kind of like a Twinkie but harder.
Or if you never ate the original.
Yeah, but I think we both came to the same conclusion and I just got to eat a fresh Twinkie. Now this feels
weeks.
like toast.
Listen to this. Listen.
I didn't even know I can
this
wrap my
one,
mouth
this one
around
doesn't
this.
do that. This one,
I'm gonna use your.
You hear the difference?
And here's the original. Ooh, just a nice little thud. It sounds like somebody just hitting their thumb on the table. Go.
Styrofoam.
I don't know if your tongue has picked up on this, but this tastes horrible. It tastes completely different. The 3-day one is hard, but tastes the same. The 2-week-old one is much harder, and it has a lost flavor and actually begin to taste bad.
It's starting, and it's leaving a film in my mouth.
Yeah, it's a protective film.
1 month? Nope.
It already got as hard as it can get after 2 weeks. It's not any harder.
But look at, well, if I bite it, and then I'll do like this. Not nearly as much crust is coming off of it.
Okay, I'm not gonna swallow that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Twinkies took it on the chin in a more aggressive way than Cheetos, in my opinion. Like, I can eat a month-old Cheetos, and I'm not gonna enjoy it, but I don't feel like my life is in danger. But this cream just sitting in there for a month?
This is absolutely worse. It does not replace it, especially when you take into account that they're individually wrapped. So the chances of this happening, it's your own fault.
It'd be quite a scenario.
It's your own fault.
Yeah. Oreos. Okay, so are you okay?
Oreos.
This is more likely, because unlike the Twinkie, they are not individually wrapped. They have this, the packaging works like you pull it open.
And there they are, exposed. They're all exposed.
Now you do this, you reseal it, but the thing is that this isn't, first of all, most people don't get a great seal, like
There's
you
a
see,
hole right
I didn't do a great job there. But the thing is, it's not just about sealing it. These have been exposed to oxygen. It's over. At that point, they are beginning the process of being oxidized. Just because you seal them back up doesn't mean that it's gonna help, but you don't want to leave them out like this. What I'm saying is that the resealing really doesn't do a whole lot.
Yeah, and you really think that our kids are going meticulously.
Yeah, our kids first of all ripped this apart. They didn't peel it off.
Well, I will tell you, Lando is doing that, but he's
unusual.
Okay. Again, I'll wait for you. I bet that's great. It's an Oreo.
But you'll never know how much it has changed between fresh and 3 days.
I don't when I eat stuff in my pantry either.
Okay, man, you do you.
There's a softness at the beginning.
You're really missing the crunch, but the taste is completely intact.
3 days, still good to go.
I would not agree with you that they're still good to go.
Well, I mean, if these are in your pantry and you ate one,
I'm still gonna eat them.
That's what I mean.
Especially if you're dipping in milk. That is the X factor.
That's what I mean. They're still good to go. You would still consume them. They're acceptable.
These I would start having an issue with because
I
actually had to squish some cream out the sides as I bit down because the crunch, it wouldn't give. You know what I'm saying? It's gotten too supple.
But
Taste-wise, it's still there.
Taste-wise, it's still there. So I'm asking you, if you just dig one of these out of your pantry,
well, you know me.
Would you keep eating?
If I buried an Oreo 2 years later, I'd eat it. But I'm not a normal person.
So I think this is still acceptable. Now over here,
if you're dipping in milk, I got to say that I do believe that's a huge thing because all bets are off once you dip it into milk. So if this tastes good, it's going to replace Cheetos.
Yep. Wow. Did it get harder again?
It got crunchier again.
It got crunchier again. It got better. It got better than 2 months. What's this? 1 month?
Oh, no.
3 days.
Oh, gosh. But taste it. Actually, use
3 days.
Now think about it. Use your taste buds because this tastes horrible. It tastes awful.
But it's crunchy.
It got hard again. It got hard again because it went through a softening and then a staling to get harder again. So the crunch came back, but the cream is now turned again.
It's not that it tastes bad. It tastes more bland.
It tastes bad. It tastes like something that's gone bad. Like if I bit into this in my pantry, I'd be like, we got to throw these away. These I would be like, we got to find some milk to dip them in. Now, I don't know how it compares to Cheetos though. Because both of them got really bad at the end, but I think that...
You made a great argument. Listen to yourself.
Well, so they did hold up longer. I agree with that. So
Yeah.
The month old is real bad, but the 3-week old or the 2-week old is much better than the Cheetos.
And I ate more of the month old of this than anything else.
Well, that says a lot about you.
Beef jerky. Let's get into that in a second. But first, we got a big announcement. We've done another.
Oh my gosh, the Oreos are blown away.
Oreo, don't you steal our thunder. We're trying to promote our collaboration.
They were happy. They're blown away by what's about to happen. Just let them
away
be.
By our collaboration with Cloak. It's the second year we've done this. The Cloak is Mythical collection. Check out Rhett's awesome design on his sweatshirt.
It's called the Night of the Beast. We've got mythical beasts just going crazy. It looks like my whole person has been ripped by claws.
And turn it around, your body, and squat, 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 squat. There you go, Cloak is Mythical. I'm literally wearing a cloak, you know? I'm wearing a cloak.
What do you got under there? Oh, look, you got a cool design on the back of that
And
cloak.
then under that.
And what do you got on the back of that? Look at that.
So it's a lot of fun. It's inspired by 80s horror movies. Go to cloakbrand.com to get in on the Cloak is Mythical collaboration.
And there's more than just what we've got right here.
Oh, there's more than just what we have.
Go check out the whole collection.
Yeah, very cool, very fun. Just kind of like beef jerky.
Yeah, good segue.
Very cool and very fun.
You remember Segways?
Yes?
Oh, man. I know you're not going to eat it, but it's so supple.
Right. But then this.
You're really sticking to your guns on this, not eating the fresh one.
When I go in my pantry, I don't have the fresh one. I only have the stale one. And is it acceptable to me? This is really hard.
Yeah, this is not.
Still tastes good.
Some beef jerky
It's hard.
comes hard.
Yep.
And I don't mean like goes hard. I mean, it shows up hard.
It's like, so it's not that petrified. It's still within the realm of expectable jerky.
This is like how the cowboys enjoyed it. This is just us modern folk.
I'm really thinking this is going to work all the way for that reason. Cowboy put it in their little tasseled vest.
It's the point of
They
beef
just
jerky.
pull it out.
It's the point of beef jerky, right?
Pull it out of your tasseled vest.
Good.
Put it in your mouth.
I feel like I could shuffle these like cards.
Oh gosh.
Okay, that's okay. You gotta have cowboy teeth. I had to break it apart.
I think if you rehydrate it on a long cattle drive before you start cowboy teeth in it.
Stick it in your horse's mouth. Let them work it around.
Oh,
Then take it out before they swallow it.
this is disappointing. This is bad.
Will a horse eat beef? Because that seems wrong.
Well, why? Why does it seem wrong?
Because it
they're
just seems
friends?
like, yeah. It's like me eating you.
It's like what happens at the end of Todd and Copper.
I'm not familiar with this.
You know, the fox and the hound. The hound eats the fox, dude. And they're friends.
Oh, yeah. But don't they kiss first?
They kiss first,
Yeah.
yeah. There's a noodle involved.
Noodles and yeah,
Yeah.
right. That's what it is, right?
I mean, it still tastes fine, but you could lose a tooth.
Yeah. I mean, I think hardness is and by the time a month rolls around, it's like a crystal.
How could this be?
It's like sucking on a cow crystal.
It is like a crystal, huh? Okay.
I like the taste though. It gets too hard after 2 weeks, man. Again, I'm having a better experience with the Oreos after 3 weeks.
Especially when you factor in the milk, which we didn't even have to use. This is the biggest fail I've ever experienced on this show. If beef jerky can't last exposed to the elements for 1 month, well,
What do we have to believe in?
yeah. But it doesn't.
It doesn't.
And it won't go up here.
Yep, it won't.
I think my mouth is bleeding from the jerky round.
Well, you know what? Take a soft, fresh Snickers and seal up the wound.
Okay.
This might be your chance to eat a fresh piece of food.
That's great. That is a superior candy bar. You don't just walk down the street, pick up any candy bar and have this experience.
You picking candy bars up off the street?
Yeah, here in LA, every time you're looking around, like I see like lots of like candy bars on the sidewalk.
Yeah, that's human feces.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I even saw a guy squat down, and then when he
took a candy bar right out of his butt?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's human feces.
yeah,
Sorry.
and I will tell you how it compares.
Okay. Oh,
3 days, no change.
I wouldn't know I was eating a 3-day-old Snickers.
Do the peanuts taste different to you? Because I'd hate to say that they taste different to me, And then, you know, they don't taste different to you. You know?
I do not notice a difference. Do you taste a difference?
I thought I did, but I guess I don't, because if you don't, then
you
I
can trust
can't.
your palate. It's just no one else should.
Now,
okay.
the coloring of this is starting to frost. We're getting a little bit of whiteness on the chocolate. 2 weeks.
We still got a pretty good Snickers bar. There is. That's just me choking. Unrelated.
Everything is stickier.
A slight decrease in flavor. Like I think I'd have to do. It would have to be side by side for me to know.
I was not prepared to expect this.
Well, I think the chocolate acts as a sealant.
1 month? Holy moly.
Now, let's go back, because these taste different. Still not bad.
But still much better than the one I ate off the street.
Go back to the original bar and taste it.
I think it's the actual peanuts that taste different. I'm telling you, maybe it's the nougat. The peanuts really sing. That's what's not going good over here. It's not that it's going bad. It's just that I can't taste the fresh peanuts. But other than that, it's great. This is clearly replacing Oreos.
Yeah, it's definitely in first place, without a doubt.
So what do you think?
I can't. I
This
don't.
is a miracle.
I don't know what's
It's a
happening
freaking Christmas miracle.
scientifically. I don't want to overpromise though. I don't want you to go out and age your Snickers.
Now I'm gonna eat this because I don't like it. See? See how this works?
No, I don't actually.
That's soft.
It's also very red.
It gets
This is
darker.
a deeper red.
It gets darker. Much
Harder. Wow. Yeah.
Tastes the same.
Similar flavor. Oh wow, these are sticking together. Oh man, they're really hard.
Yep. It's so much harder down
This
here.
might
in
cause some dental damage.
2 weeks.
Flavor has begun to fade. Now I'm just getting like the wax flavor of whatever makes these structurally, but the strawberry flavor has died.
Yep. We already know that this has not beaten Snickers. But how bad is this?
But we have to go. We have to go all the way. 1 month Twizzlers.
I mean,
Oh man, now it's a hard candy. Hold on, this is a whole different thing. Don't bite it, lick it.
there's no flavor. It's like
Right.
it's like sucking on He-Man's hand.
Yeah. He-Man's hand has no flavor?
He-Man's hand has no flavor.
Why is that?
It's a plastic action figure.
Oh. As a fan of Twizzlers, which are not licorice, by the way, okay? They're not black licorice. They're not licorice at all. They don't hold up much past 3 days, to be honest with you. Keep them sealed and eat them when you get them.
But we've discovered something very important. You can leave a Snicker out anywhere. You can set it afloat on a pool. You can just leave it out in your pantry, opened.
And I think the practical application...
For a month.
Oh, now here's what we don't know. We don't know because we didn't test this. Can you bite a Snickers in half? Can you break the seal of chocolate and then come back a month later? We don't know that. But most likely, you've got a big stash of Snickers that are in their packaging and you left them in the pantry for a month, 2 months, 3 months. They're probably still really, really good.
Yeah. So like a Halloween after the Halloween when you got your fun size, you're still good to go.
Or next Halloween when you're getting ready and you're making room for new candy.
So we crown you, Snickers,
The longest lasting doo-doo-like food.
amen.
Thanks for subscribing and clicking that bell.
You know what time it is.
This is John.
And that's Jody
We're at Castillo de San Marcos.
in St. Augustine. And it's
It's
time to spin the wheel of mythicality.
I've been there.
It was an old town.
It's an old fort.
In an old town.
Click the top link to see us discuss the worst things the sport team tried this month in Good Mythical Morning.
And to find out where the wheel of mythicality is gonna land. A collab so nice we did it twice. Check out our all new limited edition collection designed with our friends at Cloak, cloakbrand.com.